2026. Part 1. A single professional renting a one-bedroom apartment in Malta spends €1,400 to €1,900 per month in 2026. A couple sharing a two-bedroom should budget €2,200 to €2,800. These figures come from lived experience, not Numbeo averages, and they include €200 to €400 in recurring costs that most published guides leave out entirely. Hard water that destroys appliances within 2 years. Car insurance premiums that rival Scandinavia. Humidity so persistent that mold remediation becomes a line item in your budget. These are the costs that surface after your third or fourth month on the island, long after you've signed the lease and committed. This guide covers the standard categories: rent, food, transport, utilities, because you need those benchmarks. But it goes further, breaking down the hidden expenses that catch even experienced expats off guard. Every figure is a specific euro amount, because affordable and reasonable tell you nothing when you're trying to plan a move. What does rent really cost in Malta in 2026? A one-bedroom apartment in Malta averages €900 per month nationally, but the real range is enormous. €700 in Berkirkara to €1,500 in a seafront Slima apartment. Where you choose to live determines roughly 40% of your total monthly budget, and the premium areas command 25 to 40% more than the national average. Rental growth has slowed from the 6.8% spike in 2024 to around 3 to 5% in early 2026, but prices remain firmly above pre-pandemic levels. Over 70,000 active rental contracts are registered with the Malta Housing Authority, with more than 90% of tenants being foreign workers. Demand from the iGaming, fintech, and remote work sectors keeps pressure on the most popular localities. Rent by area. One-bed apartment. Slima St. Julian's €1,000, €1,500. Valletta €1,150 to €1,600. Zyram Sida €900 to €1,300. Berkirkara Mosta Kormi €700 to €1,000. St. Paul's Bay Bujiba €650 to €950. Two-bed apartment. Slima St. Julian's €1,600 to €2,500. Valletta €1,800 to €3,000. Zyram Sida €1,400 to €2,000. Berkirkara Mosta Kormi €1,000 to €1,500. St. Paul's Bay Bujiba €900 to €1,300. The hidden rental costs nobody mentions. The monthly rent is only the starting figure. Agent fees typically run half a month's to 1 full month's rent, payable upfront. Most landlords require a 1-month security deposit, and disputes over deposit returns at the end of tenancy are common, particularly when landlords claim cleaning or damage deductions. Budget an additional €50 to €100 per month if you factor in the amortized cost of agent fees and the realistic risk of losing part of your deposit. Nearly all rental apartments in the Slima, St. Julian's corridor come furnished, which is built into the price. If you rent unfurnished in Berkirkara or Mosta, expect to spend €1,500 to €3,000 upfront on basic furniture and appliances. Location also carries hidden costs. Parking in Slima can add €80 to €120 per month for a garage space, while living in a car-dependent area like Marsaskala means higher fuel costs to reach work in the central business districts. How much should you budget for groceries and eating out? A single person doing a weekly grocery shop at Lidl spends €40 to €60. Mid-range shopping at Pavi or Smart Supermarket runs €60 to €90 per week. Malta imports over 80% of its consumer goods, and that import dependency adds a noticeable markup on everything from breakfast cereal to cleaning products compared to mainland Southern Europe. Lidl offers the best overall prices with mostly Italian-owned brand products and runs Monday discounts. Pavi in Kormi has one of the widest selections on the island, and the Sunday open-air markets in Marsaxlok, fish, and village vans throughout the island offer fresh produce at near wholesale prices. A tub of strawberries costs €1 to €1.50 from a village van compared to €3 or more in Slima. Eating out and delivery costs. Eating out in Malta ranges from genuinely cheap to surprisingly expensive, depending on where and what. A pastéis at a traditional pasticceria like is Sirkin in Rabat costs 50 cents. A sit-down lunch at a casual spot runs €10 to €15. A dinner at a mid-range restaurant in Slima or Valletta costs €25 to €40 per person, and a bottle of wine at a restaurant adds €18 to €25. Delivery apps are popular. Bolt Food is the most widely used with €1, €3 delivery fees, while Wolt often offers free delivery on larger orders. Average takeaway delivery costs €8 to €15 per person, including the delivery fee. If you order delivery twice a week, that adds €70 to €130 per month, a cost that creeps up fast and often goes untracked.